without your light. Another ordinary sky. People moving left and right, like no one ever said goodbye. I wear my smile like borrowed clothes, just to blend with all the noise. But inside me, time is slow, still living in your voice. They call it healing, letting go, but my heart doesn't wanna know. I waited yesterday, will you still call my name? Well, love is not a memory, and loss is still far away. The world has changed its face, but I stay the same. Everyone's moving on with life. I waited yesterday. Your shadow passes every door in places we once knew. Every street feels like before, and every road led me to you. They say I should be grateful now for lessons love has taught, but all I learned is how to live with everything I've lost. They say the future needs my faith, but my faith is stuck in yesterday. Yesterday, in every word we said, in every promise left behind, still living in my head. They build their lives in new tomorrows, while mine still fades in gray. Everyone's moving on with life. I waited yesterday, maybe someday walked away. Time moves so slow tonight. I only hear your name. Your coat is on the chair, like you're still here somehow. Your footsteps in the hall still echo in me now. I try to read your eyes, but you were far away. You held your breath too long. I knew you wouldn't stay. Your hands were saying go, but your heart was saying no. I felt the end before you closed the door. You didn't cry, you didn't break, you just turned around and walked away. No last fight, no last sound, just my world falling to the ground. The night you didn't stay, you took a part of me away. Your pillow still holds a warmth that shouldn't be there now. I speak into the dark, like you might answer somehow. The moon outside my window feels empty just like me. I keep your name in silence, where only I can see. You didn't cry, you didn't break, you just turned around and walked away. No last fight, no last sound, just my world falling to the ground. The night you didn't stay, you took a part of me away. Now every night reminds my heart of who we were and who we aren't. The night you didn't stay still tears me apart. The night feels wide again since you've been gone from me. Sleep on the left side now. Your space is still the same. The light comes through the window, but it doesn't say your name. I walk the road we used to take. It feels too long alone. Every step keeps pulling me back to what was home. I tell myself I'm letting go, but my heart still says your name. Half my heart is still with you. No matter what I do, I try to move, I try to stop, but I fall back to where you are. I'm learning how to break apart with half a heart still yours. Your shirt is in my drawer. I said I'd throw it out, but every time I touch it, my strength just fades to doubt. They say I'll love again someday, like it's that easy to be free. But loving you was everything you ever left in me. I'm stronger than I was before, but not strong enough to close the door. Half my heart is still with you. No matter what I do, I try to move, I try to start, but I fall back to where you are. I'm learning how to break apart with half a heart still yours. Maybe time will change the view. Maybe scars will heal when they are through. But loving you was more than art. It took the best of my whole heart and left me living life with half a heart. You don't say a word tonight, but I hear everything in the space between your breath and the walls that listen in. You sit beside me quietly, like we're miles apart. Your eyes are looking through me, never reaching my heart. We used to fight with fire, now we don't even try. You used to hold me close, now you just let me cry. I keep waiting for you to speak, waiting for something real. But the more you choose this quiet, the more I start to feel your silence is louder than words. It crashes into my nerves. No shouting, no goodbye, but it kills me every time. You don't have to say you're leaving, I already feel it hurts. Your silence is louder than words. We share the same small room, but not the same air. Your touch feels like a memory your silence that's louder than a word. We were young and borrowed time, thinking love was endless light. We used to talk until the dawn, like tomorrow would never come. You held my fears inside your hands, said we would grow where we stand. Every promise felt so real, every dream we dared to feel. We built our world from simple days, never thought they'd fade away. Funny how the best of our life now lives only in my mind. We were almost forever, almost everything we planned, almost growing old together, almost always hand in hand, but almost breaks me every time. It leaves the deepest scar. We were almost forever, but we never really were. Your laughter still lives in this room, in the quiet afternoon. I pass the places we once stayed, they still whisper your name. We said someday like it was sure, like love was always strong enough, but something in the in-between slowly pulled us out of reach. I still wonder now and then if we were brave or just pretend. We were almost forever, almost everything we'd planned, almost growing old together, almost always hand in hand, but almost breaks me every time. It leaves the deepest scar. We were almost forever, but we never really were. If I could turn back just one day, I'd hold you closer, beg you stay. 'Cause loving you was never wrong, we just ran out of time to be strong. We were almost forever, almost heaven in disguise, almost watching silver hair in each other's tired eyes. But dreams don't always reach the shore, no matter how we try. We were almost forever, and that's the hardest goodbye. Now I carry what we were, like a photograph in my heart. We were almost forever, but even forever can break apart. I was doing fine today, least that's what I told myself. I laughed a little with my friends, talked like I was over you. I even said your name out loud, like it was something I outgrew. Then someone spoke your name again, so casually, like nothing's wrong. And all the strength I borrowed today was suddenly gone. It's just a word from someone else, but it breaks me like a farewell. When your name hurts, it cuts me deep inside, like every memory wakes up and starts to cry. I can fake a smile, pretend I'm fine, but I fall apart every time someone says your name, and your name hurts. I keep your number in my phone, like I might need it when I'm weak. I don't call, I don't erase, I just let it stay and bleed. They think I've healed, they think I'm strong, they think I left the past behind, but the past still lives in one small sound every time they say your name. I don't need to see your face, one word brings me to the same place. When your name hurts, it cuts me deep inside, like every memory wakes up and starts to cry. I can fake a smile, pretend I'm fine, but I fall apart every time someone says your name, and your name hurts. Maybe someday it won't feel this way, maybe time will take the pain, but tonight your name is still the sharpest thing my heart can feel. When your name I thought we had more time, I thought you would always wait. You warned me with your tired eyes, with every tear you try to hide. You asked me just to stay a while, but I kept chasing distant light. I said we'll be alright someday, like love could live on words alone. I didn't hear your quiet cry until your faith was gone. You were slipping through my hands while I was making other plans. You were the love I couldn't save, the one I pushed too far away. I chose my pride, I chose Now your side of the bed is still like it's waiting for your weight. Your name is quiet on my lips, but screaming in my face. They say that wounds will close with time, the guilt will slowly fade. But every night I close my eyes, I see the choice I made. I was blind when you were near. Now I see you everywhere. You were the love I couldn't save, the one I pushed too far away. I chose my pride, I chose my way, and watched your heart begin to break. Now every prayer I try to make is only for yesterday. You were the love I couldn't save. I could trade these lonely days for one more chance, for one more stay. I'd drop my crown, I'd lose my name, just to feel your arms again. You were the love I couldn't save, the only truth I let escape. I learned too late what love would take. I learned it through my deepest pain. Now all that's left for me to face is the life you couldn't stay. You were the love I couldn't save. I thought we had more time. Now time is over. The room is full, but it feels empty again. Morning comes without your name. The light still finds my eyes, but nothing feels the way it did when you were still mine. Your picture sleeps inside my phone, like time refused to move. The world keeps spinning like you're here, but I'm just spinning without you. I learned to walk this broken ground, pretending I am still okay. I'm still breathing without you, but every breath feels wrong. My heart still beats, but every beat feels like it's lost its song. I'm still standing without you, but I'm not who I used to be. I'm alive, yes, that is true, but I'm not living, not with you gone from me. Laughing crowds, I play my role. They think I've let you go, but no one sees the silent nights where I still break alone. Your voice still haunts the quiet air between my pulse and pain. They say that time will change these scars, but your shadow still remains. I don't fall apart in front of them. I save my ruins for the dark. I'm still breathing without you, but every breath feels wrong. My heart still beats, but every beat feels like it's lost its song. I'm still standing without you, but I'm not who I used to be. I'm alive, yes, that is true, but I'm not living, not with you gone from me. If loving you was all I knew, then who am I supposed to be? I built my world around your light, now I walk inside the debris. I don't wanna die, but I don't know how to live this way. I'm still breathing without you through the cold and broken days. Every mile, every road I take still whispers your name. I'm still standing without you, but it feels like borrowed air. I survive, yes, that is true, but my soul still waits for you somewhere. I didn't stop living when you left, but something in me did. I don't cry like I used to now. Tears got tied before my heart did. I folded all our photographs and placed them in a quiet drawer. Not because I don't feel the ache, I just can't bleed like before. Your name still passes through my mind like distant thunder in the rain. It doesn't shake my world tonight, it only whispers through the pain. I stopped asking why you left. Some answers only break you more. So I let you be a memory instead of someone I still chase. I let you live inside the past, where time can't touch your face. I don't hate you, I don't fight what we were or couldn't be. I only learned to live again by letting you be a memory. I see your shadow in strangers' eyes, in songs I used to play for you, but I no longer reach for ghosts like I once used to do. The wound is closed, the scar remains. It doesn't hurt the same each day, it only stings at certain times when I remember how you stayed. I don't beg the night for signs, some losses were meant to be kept. So I let you be a memory instead of someone I still chase. I let you live inside the I don't forget, I just accept that you're no longer meant for me. So I let you be a memory, a quiet ache, a gentle tear, not a wound that bleeds each night, just a shadow that appears. I'll carry you in silent ways, in who I am and who I'll be, but I won't lose myself again by loving what you used to be. You were my everything once, now you're my yesterday. I didn't wake up healed today, but I woke up breathing. The sun still rises through my scars, like it's afraid to hurt me now. I walk the streets we used to own with gentler steps somehow. I still carry pieces of you in quiet corners of my chest, but they don't scream like they used to, they only softly rest. I'm not okay, but I survived. That's more than I could say last time. I learned to live again with a heart that still remembers. I learned to feel again through the cold and broken weather. I don't forget, I just begin to breathe without your name. I'm not the man I was back then, but I learned to live again. Your echo fades inside my days, like footprints in the sand. Some nights I still miss who I was when your hand was in my hand, but I no longer beg the stars to take this pain away. I let it sit beside my home and teach me how to stay. I still fall apart sometimes, but now I always rise. Cold and broken weather, I don't forget, I just begin to breathe without your name. I'm not the man I was back then, but I learned to live again. I lost the world I dreamed with you, but found a broken strength inside. I carry love, I carry pain, try. If loving you once shattered me, living now is how I'm in. I learned to live again, not because the hurt is gone, but because the night is long and still I face the dawn. I keep your memory in my prayers, not as a wound but truth. I lost the life I had with you, but I didn't lose my will to move. I didn't wake up up healed today, but I woke up alive. And for now, that is enough.